Okay, hi guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is just gonna be kind of general for the collective, okay? I've asked your spirit team to give me any messages that they want to pass along to you guys, anything that's helpful that you can use, in the moment or in the future, just to assist you on your journey, essentially. Okay, so only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. Trigger warning in advance. I am a light being who works in the shadow realm, so a lot of lower vibrational energy does come up in my readings, okay? So just protect yourself as necessary. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start, I think, with the Dragons Tarot deck and see what we have. Hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, all that jazz. So let's see. So we get the High Priestess in reverse. Queen of Swords upright. Eight of Pentacles upright. And Death in reverse as the overall energy. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I was kind of like picking up a few things as I was laying the cards out. So I don't know where to start. Okay, so I'll start with the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you guys, okay, so High Priestess in upright is being who is maybe of the, I always have a difficult time saying this word, occult. Yeah, occult knowledge. So they may be a spiritual person or spiritual practitioner, may practice magic, may do rituals, be into spell work, crystals, pretty much everything involved in the mystic arts, or it's hidden knowledge. Okay, so hidden meaning that it's usually pertaining to things that most people wouldn't be aware of, but they still have knowledge to it because they have access to beyond the veil. They have access to higher dimensions or lower dimensions depending on the type of work that the priestess does. With it in reverse, though, I would say this would be a dark practitioner, okay? So this would be a dark high priestess, someone who works with lower vibrational energy, someone who most likely, casts spells or does rituals or hexes or curses to either harm another energy or to control another energy or to affect another energy in a negative way, okay? So however this resonates for you, if you are a person who's watching who may be a high priestess or works with a dark high priestess, that may apply. So some of you guys may have gone to a dark high priestess to get some type of work done. I see a cauldron here. Some of you guys may do cauldron work. I see a pentagram as well. Some of you guys may work with pentagrams or inverted pentagrams. Some of you guys have black hair. So, I would just caution, any type of dark work, just because the universal law, you can't go against free will. I always talk about this. So if you are, even if you yourself you're not doing the work, if you are participating in it, if you are aiding and abetting in it, if you are paying for it, any type of way where your energy signature is picked up by the universe, which if you are thinking about it, doing it, talking about it, you know, whatever, then it's going to be picked up. Then I would just caution against it, just because it's always going to be some type of backlash, and the backlash is often unexpected, and it is unpredictable. Okay. With this Queen of Swords here, Queen of Swords upright, so this may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may have that highly aspected in your chart, in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Queen of Swords upright is seen to be an intelligent energy, very good with the mind, uses their wits, sets boundaries with people, uses their throat chakra really well, good communicators, maybe good at strategy as well. Easily able to see through illusions, cut through illusions, is able to gain clarity and peace of mind, or, you know, is able to also help others or provide that for others as well. Eight of Pentacles is going to be something to do with someone's work, maybe work ethic, or someone's particular, it could be particularly like a job, or it could be a career. The Eight of Pentacles, I'm also hearing dedication as well. So I feel like for her, I'm speaking to, especially because there are 8 pentagrams here, and then the pentagram on the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you guys have been going to a dark High Priestess or High Priest to get some type of spell work done. Or like I mentioned, like I said earlier, I could be speaking to a dark High Priest or High Priestess who does this as their work, as their job. They get paid to do this. And you know, I don't judge people's spiritual practices. But again, you know, unless you're going against universal law, that's where I have issue. But you know, you deal with your own consequences. You know what I'm saying? So with this Death in reverse, though, I feel like there's a lack of transformation. So I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, if this applies to you and if this resonates, whether you are paying for work, contributing to some type of dark work, or you are a dark practitioner yourself, I feel like that your spirit team has either been trying to dissuade you from doing this, or you can take what I'm saying now as their word of wisdom, their guidance, their warning to step away from any dark magic, because I feel like for whoever I'm speaking to, you are aware that you're going against universal law, and I'm not sure if whoever I'm speaking to, whoever it resonates for, if you just don't care about the consequences, or you feel like the consequences won't affect you. But I say that because Death in reverse is like just refusing to change, refusing to evolve, refusing to learn, refusing to grow and ascend. Some of you guys may actually only take this if it resonates, and this is super trigger warning. Some of you guys may actually be nearing the end of your 3D life. Okay, I don't say that to scare anybody, but that's just what I'm picking up. Some of you guys may be physically ill, maybe mentally ill, and I feel like it's affecting your corporeal body here in the 3D, meaning that you may feel like you are near transitioning meaning no longer being in 3D and switching to the 5D. And maybe this is also why you may feel like it's okay, or you know, you don't mind the consequences of dealing with dark magic. But I would still caution against it, because even if you feel like, you know, I'm here, nothing to live for. Trigger warning. My apologies if anybody feels, down or feels like their life is over. Even if it's, whether it's metaphorically or whether it's in a literal sense. You should always feel like you can strive to be better. But I was gonna say, even if you feel like, the end is near for you, that doesn't negate any actions that take place before you transition. Whether those consequences come back to you in the next life, or whether they affect the people around you, meaning your friends, your family, your loved ones, your children. So yeah, I would just maybe rethink, Okay, let's clarify. Let me clarify what the gilded. Sorry, was this High Priestess one? I'm also getting that some of you guys may be working with dark practitioners in order to affect someone's boundaries, affect someone's state of mind, and also to affect somebody's work ethic or their career, their job, their stability. Again, I would caution against it because you don't want that to ricochet back on you and affect you. Okay? I think I should have pulled that 3 times. I don't know. I might not have. We'll see. Queen of Wands upright. So someone is, participating in the dark arts in relation to a Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Excuse me. Also, maybe affecting this Queen of Wands stability with this red and root chakra, trying to affect her creativity. I'm picking up feminine energy off of the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. This may be the same energy, this Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands, or maybe two different feminine energies. But there's dark magic being done to affect this Queen of Wands' stability with this root chakra, creativity with this yellow and orange, so sacral, and also to try to block this Queen of Wands' intuition with the purple. King of Wands in reverse. So again, there's 2 wands out here. There's heavy fire energy. You may have that in your chart. King of Wands in reverse is I'm getting masculine energy off of this. This is going to be an energy who walks in their shadow side, their shadow self. A King of Wands in reverse is pretty manipulative, very domineering, very controlling. Also, the King of Wands in reverse uses their charisma and their maybe sexual appeal to sway or manipulate others. I don't really want to say this, but I feel like Spirit is saying, I feel like if this King of Wands may veer more towards abusive. That's a pretty strong word. But I feel like the path that this King of Wands is walking, it leads towards that. Abuse of power with this King of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands upright as the overall energy. Page of Wands is, it can be seen as a good news card or incoming manifestation, inspiration. So dark magic is being done to maybe enforce or create some type of new passionate beginning, to create an illusion, I'm hearing, of, you know, I don't know, of a new start or some type of good news, a new beginning, a new venture. I'm not sure if these are cardinals or not. That may be relevant, those birds. This is sorry, this isn't focusing. I'm trying to get it to focus. Okay, anyway. So yeah, okay. So there is a King of Wands in reverse who is participating in some type of dark magic or involved in it in some type of way. To affect a Queen of Wands and to create some type of illusion of positivity or good news or something like that. I feel like this King of Wands in reverse has also declined the invitation to transform and change and evolve. This King of Wands in reverse health may be on decline as well. Maybe declining. I would say, practicing in the dark arts, that's not going to help. Whether you're the King of Wands in reverse or not, in particular, I feel like that may be a factor as to why someone's health may be declining, because like I said, there are always consequences to dealing in the dark arts. Something about this King of Wands is boots. I feel like this King of Wands in reverse, they're black boots, so I feel like this energy may try to be stealthy. May try to, I don't know, stealthily do this magic. I'm also getting, only take this if it resonates, this King of Wands in reverse may use their, as I mentioned earlier, this energy uses, his or her, but the masculine energy of the King of Wands in reverse uses their, I'm trying to figure out how I can say this as diplomatically as possible, uses their sexuality or lower chakras to affect or manipulate situations or people. And I feel like this is either being done or was done with a dark high priestess or high priest. In effort to get this magic accomplished, or just because. Okay. Only take what resonates, alright? I'm just saying the messages I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Queen of Swords, Upright Spirit. What is this? This is Queen of Swords, Upright Spirit. I just saw the Four of Swords upright, so this Queen of Swords energy, this feminine energy, may be in the energy of resting, rejuvenating, recuperating. Especially, you know how I said, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the beginning of the reading, but dark magic is being done against a Queen of Swords, upright energy, maybe to affect his or her mind and work ethic. And I feel like maybe that Four of Swords that popped out is in relation to that dark magic. So maybe wanting to retreat and heal from it. I don't know if I shuffled that. Two of Cups in reverse. So Two of Cups is usually seen as the soulmate card. So I'm getting two messages. The first is this is a pair, okay? This king and queen. Normally they would be a couple, okay? A masculine and a feminine if the masculine were to be upright. But because the masculine is in reverse and walking in the shadow, and the Queen of Wands, either walks in the light or is pretty balanced in both light and dark. This I feel like it's in relation to a soulmates. They are no longer mates because they're unaligned. The other message is that if these two soulmates, if they never started off as soulmates, meaning divine soulmates, two souls that made a contract in the ethers to be in union down here in the 3D to accomplish a mission, to accomplish work, to spread light, or whatever it is that they signed up to do before they reincarnated down here. If that wasn't the case, then I would say this King of Wands in reverse is a karmic soulmate in relation to a Queen of Wands. Karmic meaning karmic soulmate meaning that there's this oh, I don't know how to say this. I feel the energy and I see it, but sometimes it's hard to translate it. Karmic soulmates, they may feel as a regular divine soulmate union would feel. You may feel a soul's recognition. You may feel like you've known them for a long time, or you've known them in past lives. Even if you've just met, there may be chemistry. There may just be unique quirks that the two share. Whatever the case may be. But with karmic being attached to the soulmate, it's those same qualities. However, one of the people, or maybe both, walk in their shadow. So the karmic energy may take those same qualities and essentially abuse them. So let's say if you have two soulmates and one of them is a karmic, the karmic is going to know what that soul likes, know how to appease that soul, know how to, talk to them or get to know them or spend time with them. But the way they go about it is usually in a negative way. Or they may take the fact that they know how to do that and pretty much run with it, abuse it. There's also a possessiveness here with this King of Wands in reverse. So the karmic will use the fact that there is a kindredness, there is kindred spirits. They will use that fact. They will use that knowledge to their advantage. In summation, to promote or attain their own goals, irrespective of the other soul. And that automatically, that's pretty karmic. And karmic obviously also means learning a lesson. So I feel like if the Two of Cups in reverse is in relation to one soul being, upright and another being in reverse, what they both need to or already have or in the process of learning from each other. And then karmic, once you learn a lesson, that's it. You go your separate ways, or you go to the next level, or you go off on another adventure. But 9 times out of 10, most karmics, like I said, there's a possessiveness there. So they don't want to let that soul go because they feel that kindredness. you know, that there is a soulmate. So I feel like to wrap it all up, this may be this Two of Cups in reverse is depicting either a karmic soulmate or two souls who are just unaligned. And I feel like this Queen of Swords upright energy is one of these souls out of the two. So essentially what I'm saying is this Queen of Swords may have a karmic soulmate. I also feel the calling to say, you know, I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like there's so many different types of soulmates. There's so many different types of unions, whether that's twin flame, whether that's karmic, whether that's just regular soulmates, whether that's you know, false twins. You know, there's so many different labels out there. But essentially I feel like, you know, two souls, you can really dive into it and get really deep. You know, there's the theory that, you know, twin flames, they're one soul that was split into two facets, you know, at the beginning of its creation. And then they go on missions and then they come together in union, essentially to bring those two pieces into one. That would essentially be a twin flame kind of situation. But let's say this is Two of Cups. This is a regular soulmate situation. I feel like I said, those two energies may not have been of the same soul that split. Maybe they were the same soul that was created like in a pod of souls, you know, at one time. So let's say you know, the creator, you know, God or whoever you believe in, made batches of souls. You know, this is one batch, this is two batch. Let's say in the first batch there's multiple souls and they're all soulmates because they were made in that one batch, right? But they're different souls, they're different energies. Does that make sense? I hope y'all following. So anyways, you can do your own research. I feel like it goes really deep into it, but I say all that to say, you know, let's put the twin flame thing aside. With the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's two souls that, you know, maybe were in the same batch, maybe not, but one is out of alignment and one is in alignment. And I feel like when that happens, one of those souls, usually the one that's not in alignment, turns karmic, whether they started that way or not. You know, most likely they didn't start that way. I don't feel like any soul starts off karmic. But I say that because with this death in reverse, it just may be a situation where a soul just, you know, refused to learn, refused to evolve, refused to ascend. And, you know, that just, you know, it just creates more and more of a gap in frequencies between the two souls. And I feel like the higher one soul goes, you know, the other one may stay at the same frequency or their vibration may lower. And I would say, you know, with this King of Wands in reverse, I feel like, you know, your spirit team is saying, if you continue to refuse to transform, your vibration is just going to continue to be lower, and you're just going to cement that karmic role, I guess. Because as of now, from what I'm seeing, this King of Wands in reverse is a karmic soulmate to this Queen of Wands now. Okay? And often I would say a soul who turns karmic may have their own karmic soulmate. So let's say this King of Wands in reverse is a karmic soulmate now. He or she most likely had a karmic soulmate to them. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, may have influenced the lack of transformation. Who knows? So it gets pretty deep, but Essentially, I feel like this Queen of Swords, this Queen of Swords upright is no longer at the end of the day. There's no union. It's broken now. Whether it's simply because they're out of alignment or whether one energy has turned karmic, you got to take it however it resonates. Wow, death reverse again. Wow. Okay. Whoa, spirit is spitting. So yeah, I feel like this union is definitely broken. It's over. If I don't know how else to say it. I may be being pretty blunt, but with death in reverse twice, and the energy that I'm feeling next to the Two of Cups, there's no there's no change. There's no transformation. There's no growth. There's no awareness. And I feel like it also explains why the Queen of Swords may have boundaries up in relation to this Two of Cups in reverse situation. Because an energy of high vibration, they have to maintain their vibration, no matter what energies are around them, even against soulmates, even against twin flames, whatever it resonates, however it resonates for you. You always have to maintain your own vibration for your own soul's growth. Because you never want to stop evolving, and I feel like this Queen of Swords energy will continue to set boundaries with this Two of Cups in reverse energy. I feel like this Two of Cups in reverse relates to this Queen of Wands and King of Wands, this couple. But yeah, you have to however it resonates for you, you have to be willing to set those boundaries with energies that are not of your same vibration. Or higher, definitely not lower though, for sure, because you never want to be willing to lower your vibration for anybody. I'm also getting sickness off this death in reverse. I feel like one of the souls out of this Two of Cups is really sick. Three of Cups in reverse as the overall energy. So this Queen of Swords, and I keep wanting to say Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't know why. This Queen of Swords upright and this Two of Cups in reverse may no longer want this. Okay, so this Queen of Swords may no longer want to celebrate, may no longer want to, partake and commune with a soul that previously was supposed to be their match. Like I said, you can't socialize with energies that are of a lower vibration for your own sake, for your own health, for your own frequency, for your own evolution, for your own growth. Because, as they say, birds of a feather flock together, or, whatever. Essentially, I feel like when you do that, you're telling the universe that you're okay with that type of energy. And the longer that you stay a part of it, it'll eventually affect your own frequency to where it'll lower. Unless you're strong enough to withstand lower vibrational energies, toxic energies for long periods of time. But I feel like forever I'm speaking to, forever resonates for, this King of Wands in reverse has not been, or definitely was not strong enough to keep their own alignment while dealing with lower vibrational energies. If this King of Wands in reverse was ever in a high vibration, you know what I mean? It's sometimes situations where, souls. That's why I feel like I kind of went into Two of Cups. Like I said, souls they reincarnate with blueprints, with missions that they were set to do before they were born in the 3D. And sometimes souls are born into families that are of low vibration, specifically to break curses, break generational hexes, break mindsets, break stagnant energy that's lasted for generations and generations. Sometimes souls are born into families and they may be the black sheep, but that's for a reason. They're not supposed to be like other family members because they have a different mission, they have a different blueprint. But I feel like for this King of Wands in reverse, in this situation, this energy may have been born into a family of low vibration, but unfortunately was not able to transform and succumbed to lower vibrational energy himself or herself. And this is why death is here twice. And this is also why a union is broken. So I would say forever resonates 4. If you are in Queen of Swords energy, meaning setting boundaries, speaking your truth, standing up, refusing to allow your vibration to be lowered, if that means rejecting communing with lower vibrational energies, rejecting socializing, rejecting dealing with lower vibrational energies, continue to do so. Okay? Okay, 8 of Pentacles upright. Yep, oh my gosh. I split the deck on 7 of Wands. Spirit, come through. 7 of Wands. Continue to reject. Continue to protect yourself. Continue to stand your ground. Continue to defend. Hold down the fort alone if you need to. Okay? You see this light that's coming behind him? I feel like this is a depiction of, the high vibration, the divine saying, we have your back. And regardless of how many wands, regardless of how many battalions, is that a good word? Weapons that are formed against you, you will not fall. Woo! Okay. Spirit, what's this 8 of Pentacles? I'm sorry, y'all. The energy I just felt was like on point. Okay, Spirit, what's this 8 of Pentacles upright? There's a lot of fire energy. Okay, let's see. Knight of Pentacles upright. So forever, I'm speaking to whoever it resonates for. I feel like some of you guys may be working on something, maybe a job, maybe a project, maybe a career, maybe an endeavor, maybe trying to work on yourself because there is no transformation or change, and maybe it's slow going. It's very slow, very methodical. For others of you, I feel like Spirit is saying continue to work on yourself, continue to work on your projects, continue to work on your endeavors, continue to work on whatever it is that you're trying to create or master. Even if it takes a long time, even if it's slow moving, even if you feel like there's no progress. I feel like with all this green, I feel like for whoever it resonates for, whatever you're working on, it means something to you. It's near and dear to your heart. Yeah, so it's just going to take time. 8 of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like for whoever resonates for, whatever you're working on, it's just going to take time. But the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles, they're very slow, but they always meet their destination. They always complete the task at hand. Page of Cups in reverse. So I'm hearing an emotional offering, an apology. Okay, someone forever as this for someone may feel like an apology will not be accepted, or someone is coming in with an empty apology or trying to come in with an empty apology. I feel like because this cup with it in reverse, the cup is empty, is being poured out. you see. So I feel like some type of emotional offering is it's basically baseless. Not to say it's meaningless, but I feel like maybe for a resonance for the intention behind it negates the apology itself. Or, that's one message. Another message is someone wants something, someone is working on something, and they're taking their time trying to do it because maybe they feel like this emotional offering will not be accepted. Seven of Wands in reverse as the overall energy. So I feel like someone is taking their time, trying to work on some type of emotional offering, but they feel defenseless. Or they've given up. Maybe someone wants to give up because they feel like someone is too busy working on their own endeavors and they're very focused on it, and they feel like they're not going to accept the emotional offering anyway. Okay, another message is someone is working diligently. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. Someone is working diligently to take their time and methodically craft some type of an emotional offering that they feel won't be accepted, or that they feel, or that they know is not genuine, but they're going to try to offer it anyway with the Page of Cups in reverse in order to try to get someone to let down their defenses, in order to try to make someone let down their guard. I would say, yeah, and to stop someone from moving forward because someone wants to rush in and have some passion. I would say I think, depending on your situation, however it resonates for, I feel like your spirit team is really just trying to highlight the fact that there's no change and transformation. I feel like, only take what resonates, but if it's a situation where you feel like an emotional offering needs to be provided, I feel like the best emotional offering that you can provide someone is changing your mindset, changing your ways, changing your actions, evolving and ascending. I feel like that's the best way you can apologize or try to, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what your spirit team really cares about the most, is your soul evolving and you raising your vibration. For whoever it resonates for. Okay? Alright, let's see. Some of you guys really celebrate, or like to celebrate, Cinco de Mayo, or Dia de los Muertos. Some of you guys like pink flowers, or maybe you have a tattoo of a pink flower. Some of you guys may have a tattoo of a skull as well. Some of you guys may have a tattoo of a white flower. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? I don't know why. I'm being called to draw from the Divine Feminine deck. Should see if any messages come out. Let's see how long. I can't even see. Oh, okay. Let's just go back here. Yeah, guys, I just feel like your spirit team really wants you to learn and evolve however you can. There, another soulmate came out. So I'm not sure how this resonates. Maybe those different soulmates that I was talking about with this Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like Spirit is saying whoever it resonates for, you, maybe whoever you think is your soulmate, whoever you thought was your soulmate, maybe a different type of maybe a different type of soulmate to you than you initially thought. Or maybe for whoever it resonates for, Spirit is saying, because there are multiple soulmates out there for people, and it doesn't always have to be romantic. It could be platonic as well, and it's just like energies that recognize each other, essentially. So yeah, Spirit may be saying that there's another soulmate out there for whoever it resonates for. Yeah. Spirit is also saying for whoever resonates for, you're ignoring the signs. So this confirmation, I feel like when I said your spirit team just wants you to change, I feel like your spirit team is saying that they've been trying to send you signs and you either just don't see them or you see them and you've been ignoring them. I feel like this is definitely in relation to that dark magic that I'm picking up on, whether that's you participating in it, whether that's you doing it yourself for whatever it resonates for, or whether you are involved in it, you know about it, however it resonates. I feel like your spirit team has definitely been trying to show you signs about that. And then I also feel like for whatever resonates for in relation to this King of Wands in reverse, dealing with karmic energy, lower vibrations, and this lack of transformation with double death in reverse. I don't think I've ever seen that. I feel like your spirit team is definitely trying to show you how to evolve and get you to make a U-turn. Because I feel like with this spread, King of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse twice, within the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like for whoever resonates for it, you have been or are continuing to, or you already did, go down a path that is not going to be beneficial for you in the long run, and it's definitely not good for you as far as your soul's evolution and growth. Okay. So signs, meaning, I don't know, I'm just gonna call out some signs that some common signs. It could be numbers, synchronicities. It could be through music, TV, commercials, or movies. It could be through animals that you see on a day-to-day basis or when you're out and about. Birds, squirrels, foxes, deer, rabbits. It could be through your dreams as well, I'm hearing. Some of you guys may be having vivid dreams. Your spirit team may be trying to communicate with you through that. Through that way. It could just be a feeling that comes over you, an energetic push or pull. It can be something that someone says that really hits you, or rings bells in your head. A stranger, maybe you're out and about and they say something, and it just sticks with you. Your spirit team can talk through other people as well. Okay. But yeah, I would just say, maybe get familiar with the signs that your spirit team likes to speak to you through, and really just pay attention to them. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some traditional, and then I'll probably just close out, I think. Okay. I just saw Destiny peek out. Somebody's name may be Destiny, or magic may be being done to affect someone's destiny as well. For whatever resonates for, magic may have been done to affect your destiny, not just, maybe you yourself, whoever I'm speaking to, maybe you are trying to affect someone's destiny, but I'm also picking up that magic was done to affect your own destiny. Greedy, selfish came out. Money focused, self-focused, only cares about ambition. I would say this is in relation to that King of Wands, especially because Wands is about ambition, passion, initiative, goals and dreams. But within reverse, this King of Wands that walks in the shadow, I feel like Spirit is really trying to caution you against being greedy and selfish. I feel like being greedy and selfish may have been the pinnacle or starting point that led you down the wrong path, or that's keeping you down the wrong path. And it's definitely blocking transformations, and it's definitely causing you to break unions as well. So maybe just work on balancing out your shadow and your light. And you can do that by, like I said, following the signs that your spirit team has been sending you. And definitely maybe don't deal in the dark arts, because that's just going to lower your vibration even more, if that resonates for you. Maybe set boundaries with energies that they themselves refuse to transform, and they themselves may be in lower vibrational energy, karmic energy. And with this Eight of Pentacles upright, continue to work on yourself first and foremost. Okay, that's for those who want to try to change and better themselves. Trans came out. Some of you guys may be a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. You may be transgender, transsexual. I think that's an identity. If I'm saying that wrong, please forgive me and correct me. But yeah, so this is a personal identifier. Someone's name may be Tran, first name or last name. Also, I'm getting ran, and then I'm also getting train. So maybe someone ran away from home and they took a train, or maybe someone is taking a train to run away from something. I'm also getting answer. I don't know. Someone maybe needs to answer something, or they want an answer to something. Maybe someone who's trans is looking for answers. And I would just say listen to your spirit team as well. Okay. Okay. Outside influence, negative and discouraging. So this is going back to that early in the reading, I talked about how it's not good to be in lower vibrational energy for long periods of time, is if you're not strong enough to withstand it. And you would know if you're strong enough to withstand it, because I feel like one indicator that shows that you are not strong enough, and that's not a negative thing, that's just it's just being realistic. And I feel like one indicator is if you are easily influenced by other people, if you care and put other people's opinions and needs before your own, if you require and desire outside guidance as opposed to following your own intuition and your soul. I feel like all those factors mean that you're easily influenced, and I also feel like that's in relation to you not being strong enough to remain in lower vibrational energy, because usually those in lower vibrational energy, they like to group up together in large groups to feel a sense of strength or power. Usually because lower vibrational energy, an energy that's of lower vibration on its own cannot withstand an energy that's of high vibration. Just because it's just I don't know, I'm not into physics or anything like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just I feel like the weight of it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So yeah, lower vibrational energy likes to feel comfortable and safe and strong. They like to group up. Because like I said, low vibration against high vibration is no comparison. High vibration is just always going to be lighter and stronger, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay. I don't know if I should show this. Okay, trigger warning. Okay. Sweetie, you really want me to show this? Cause I know y'all, some people gonna try to come for me. Okay, okay, Spirit said do it. So human trafficking came out. Okay. So. Okay. Wow, this is knocking me back. For some of you guys, for whoever resonates for, you may be involved in this operation or this type of operation. I feel like for some of you, you got involved due to outside influence, which is negative, okay? Obviously. And so there's that portion. Others of you got involved in this because you were greedy and selfish. So there's some type of monetary gain from it, I'm hearing. Okay? Some of you guys may be trafficking people that may be trans, I'm not sure, part of the LGBTQIA plus community, or obviously maybe trafficking people who are more at risk meaning they may not have family to support them, they would be considered someone that's not missed, okay? Maybe someone who lives on the streets, I don't know. Yeah. I would just, I'm kind of lost for words because that's bad all the way around the board, okay? And not just like on so many levels, like, okay, so if this resonates for you, I don't even know how to, I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I guess just stop. Okay? Yeah. I feel like there's some type of death that's involved as well. A literal death, a physical death in relation to this trafficking. Some of you guys oh my God, I don't even want to say this. Hopefully, you're not doing this, okay? Some of you guys are trafficking children. Some of you guys may have trafficked your own stepchild. And some of you guys feel like somebody is too free-spirited. Maybe you're trying to traffic someone that you treat as a stepchild and that you feel like is too free-spirited. I don't know, y'all. Okay, I feel like with this death in reverse twice, at that point, you really are so deep in your shadow, you've lost all sense of humanity if you're capable of this, okay? And if I'm coming off judgmental, that's because, yeah, you need to be judged. For whoever it resonates for, that's just uncalled for on so many levels. All right, let me put this away. Yeah, I feel like your spirit team is saying you're reaching a point of no return where they're not even going to be able to help you. And that's if they want to, because your spirit team has the ability to, you know, turn their back on energies that just refuse to I don't know, abide by spiritual law, human law, you know, whatever. So I would just caution against it for sure. Okay, let's get a mystical journey. I have to sage after this because this is a hot mess. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying show some compassion for the souls that are so carelessly bartered or sold or harmed or, you know, whatever. Okay. Because for whoever resonates for, if you know about this and you're aware, let's say you don't partake, but you know what I'm saying, whatever, I don't know, whatever. I just feel like Spirit is saying show some compassion because you don't ever want to be on the other side of that situation. Would you yourself want to be trafficked? Okay? So, let's think about it. And God forbid, you know, some of you guys, if it resonates, maybe you were a victim of trafficking. I don't know how you got out, you know, but I don't know how that works. But either way, I would just say heal, definitely. Because the amount of karma that's racked up just from being associated with that alone will take lifetimes to repay. Okay? Rising up, number 11. Cycles of life, number 4. Wow. Oh my God, Spirit. I don't want to say it. Y'all, this is too much for me. Some of you guys may be involved in or know about trafficking kids between the ages of 4 and 11. Somebody's birthday may be April 11th as well. With these eyes, I feel like for whoever resonates for, this is a depiction of everything is seen, okay? Everything. So just, you know, if you be aware of what you're doing, because even if you feel like you're getting away with it, it's still being accounted for one way or another. Okay? All right, let's see. It says, let's see if I can pull it closer. See this? Actually, okay. Hopefully, okay. You must learn to recognize and explore uncomfortable emotions. You can stuff them down for a little while and you can control them for a short spell. But like a dam bursting, they will eventually come out and explode into behaviors such as unchecked anger, eating disorders, addictions, and numbing activities. It says learn to sit quietly with your intense and often painful feelings. Sadness, guilt, shame, grief, or hopelessness rise into your consciousness for a reason. Explore them and be curious about them, as it is all part of the wonderful human experience. I feel like for wherever resonates for, there may be a lot of negative emotions that are within you that you may not want to see, acknowledge. Maybe in relation to that. Maybe in relation to being in lower vibrational energy. Maybe in relation to dark magic. Maybe in relation to broken contracts. But I feel like your spirit team is saying the more you, ignore it, the more of a propensity it has to come out in ways that will kind of maybe set you back or make your circumstances even more difficult than they need to be. Cycles of life. Okay, your guides and angels know what's best for you, and even though you have free will, there may be blocks placed in your path if something is not meant for you. Accept this descending cycle as part of your journey and conserving of energy. This is a time of rest and reflection, a time of quiet contemplation and stillness as you prepare for another upward cycle. Let go and accept the passage of time. So I feel like your spirit team is really wanting, for whoever resonates for it, you to do some self-reflection and really understand yourself, understand, how you're feeling, what you do, and how the chain of events, how it affects others around you and yourself. Okay. Let me zoom this back out. I hope this was helpful. Okay. I know I was pretty blunt, but that I'm pretty passionate about anything pertaining to another soul's free will, and the idea of that being snatched away from someone really just it doesn't sit well with me. Okay, so I would just say for whoever resonates for, just I don't know, come back to the light, save whatever remnant of humanity or goodness that's within you, and just continue to work on yourself, because there's always a tomorrow. Okay? All right, I hope this was helpful. Yeah, and just praying and hoping that you guys walk in peace, love, and light.